Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Kadaban. I'd like to start off by giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak Kodash. Double honors are given unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, men who have labored and suffered in this truth for over 30 plus years, making their lives and their bodies a living sacrifice. I also like to say shalom to the hopeful elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, the various GMS camps, heads of those camps. Also, any Akim that are out on the highways and hedges not named GMS, bringing forth this 100% doctrine, walking in one step, one spirit in Yahweh Shai, as taught to us all by the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. To you, shalom. Another little quick rundown. This devil, this so-called white man, the scriptures refer to him as Esau, Edom. That is his biblical nationality. It's not white. He's red. Thus, the word Esau goes in the waste of the way is he in the Paleo-Hebrew. This man cannot have enough. He cannot have enough of death, destruction, mayhem, lies, deceit, all that is wicked. His belly could not be filled. And I'm going to go in on a few scriptures, just off a few comments of what President Joe Biden utters from his mouth. You know, every time these people open their mouths, the proof, the track record of the scriptures live. They come alive. Every time this man opens his mouth, and when I say this man, these people, the scriptures come alive. The Holy Scriptures is a living entity. It's a living book. Because it speaks of past, present, and future. No other book can do that. But no further ado, I'm going to let this video play, and we're going to go into why this man or these people can never have enough.
Tonight, the Biden administration announcing COVID booster shots will roll out in a matter of weeks. Top U.S. health officials saying Americans 18 and up will be eligible for boosters 8 months after their second dose beginning September 20th. The decision based on new evidence that protection from infection wanes over time. President Biden late today saying he's using federal powers to stop GOP governors from banning school mask mandates and to require vaccines for nursing home staff. Dr. Fauci is here answering your questions. Also, the president speaking out in Afghanistan in a new interview. Was there a way to withdraw without chaos? The top U.S. general saying he saw no intelligence that the country would fall to the Taliban in just 11 days. The Pentagon acknowledging it doesn't have the forces to rescue Americans who can't get to the airport as Afghans face violent crackdowns. California wildfire doubling to over 50,000 acres, thousands evacuated. Tropical triple threat, Fred's remnants moving into the northeast. In North Carolina, dozens unaccounted for in the floods and new tracks for Tropical Storm Henry and Hurricane Grace. And the first honor flight since COVID struck. We're on board.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, everyone. In a major step to get us in front of the quickly spreading Delta COVID variant, American adults who have received the full doses of Moderna or Pfizer vaccines were told today they'll need to roll up their sleeves again. The Biden administration says a booster or third shot will be necessary to increase our immune responses to the virus. The announcement today by federal health officials acknowledging that over time those original doses become less effective in preventing infections, while emphasizing they are still robust in preventing severe disease and hospitalization. Still, officials say you'll need that booster 8 months after your second shot. The jury's still out on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine tonight. Miguel Almaguer has late details.
Making it official today, the first booster shots for the general public will go into arms September 20th. After the FDA and CDC sign off, most adults fully vaccinated for at least 8 months will qualify. A top priority, protecting healthcare workers, nursing home residents, and seniors who were vaccinated first. The booster shot, a third dose of the same formula and vaccine for those who were fully inoculated with Pfizer or Moderna.
It will be easy. Just show your vaccination card and you'll get a booster.
For those vaccinated with Johnson & Johnson, a booster will likely be needed, but for now, there's simply not enough data, citing multiple studies with a variety of date ranges.
Not enough. That's going to be the topic right there. This man can't get enough. Or rather, these people, they just can't get enough. And there's a reason why, you know. The elite of the people, of the so-called white people, the Amalekites, Amalek, the world know them as the Jewish people. You understand? They're privy, they're knowing of things that the average Edomite is not aware of. You know, they have all the records, the manuscripts that were left by our forefathers. You understand? Throughout our different captivities. You understand? So these people have somewhat of a better insight than the rest of his race, according to the Lord's will, you know. And he's fighting for that birthright. It boils down to a birthright. You understand? The Lord set up things in such a way that the elder son of any man's seed, you know, is according to law. He's to receive the first hand-me-downs, the hand-me-downs from the father. But in Esau's case, he was chosen to be supplanted by his younger brother Jacob, because the Lord had set it up by election's sake that Jacob should get the blessing of the first son. You know what I'm saying? And Esau, Edom, or these Amalekites, they're upset about that. We're going to pull a few scripts. Let's go. We're going to start off with Psalms. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's see.
Hello, everyone. I have an important question for you. Can Joe and I count on you to help us elect Democrats up and down the ballot? Because of the hard work that folks like you did. And
Salakia. That was slip of the finger. Let's go into the scriptures. Let's start in the book of Psalms. Book of Psalms. 49. And we're going to start at verse 5. This is Psalms 49:5, and it reads, "Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil, when the iniquity of my heels shall compass me about? They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to power a ransom for him." In other words, riches is not going to save you. You understand? And this is talking about the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? We cannot redeem one another, you understand? And neither can this devil be redeemed. You understand? For selling his birthright. Verse 7, and it reads, none of them can be by any means redeemed. None of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to power a ransom for him. Verse 8, for the redemption of their soul is precious, and it cease forever. And it cease forever. And it cease forever. For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it cease forever. And that's talking about us, you know what I'm saying? The Israelites. But in retrospect, the redemption of their souls there is no redemption. There is no redemption. And we're going to get it real quick. Let's go there. Let's see. I think it's the book of Hebrews. Let's see. Hebrews, I think 12 and 16. Let's see. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 15. Looking diligently, lest any man fail of the grace of power, lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble for you, and thereby many be defiled. Listen to this. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Understand? This man sold his birthright. So that his soul cannot be redeemed. You understand? That's why he pretend to be you and give you a proverb. You know, wise saying, you know what I'm talking about? We become a proverb and a byword, you understand? Because he wants to be you. He's trying to redeem that, you know? It says, for ye know that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So look, there's no redemption for this man. But like I said at the beginning of the video, he, meaning Esau, Edom, or the elite of the race, they understand certain things, you understand, and they try to comb through the scriptures and interpret them in such a way where they can where it suits their narrative. Where it suits their narratives, you know. So there are scriptures that say, if let's see, let's go to Jeremiah. I think it's Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah. Let's see, Jeremiah 31. I think it's 31. See, they comb through the scriptures and try to through their own vain interpretation of the scriptures, they're trying to regain that birthright. You understand? And this may explain why they bomb the moon. They go out into space. They have these pressurized little mini subs where they try to go in the depths of the earth. I mean, the depths of the sea. They try to explore every little crack and ninny of the planet, you know. Because certain verses like this here. This is Jeremiah 31, and I'm going to start at verse 34. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord Yahweh, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them. This is talking about the nation of Israel now. Saith the Lord Yahweh, for I will forgive their iniquities, and I will and I will remember their sins no more. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and the stars for a light by night, which divided the seas when the waves thereof roar. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. If these ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord Yahweh, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord Yahweh. Now that could be a pretty good explanation why this man has a dang space program, and why he was trying to blow up the moon here. It wasn't 10 years ago. You know, in the past decade, this man been trying to blow up the moon. Maybe if he can get rid of get rid of the stars, or get rid of the moon, because it's evident that he has not searched out the heavens. It's evident that he's not been to the depths of the sea. It's evident that he's not searched all of the planet Earth. Because guess what? We are still the Lord's people. He can't have enough. Because he going to fight tooth and nail until the end. You understand? This man going to fight tooth and nail until the end. He's not going out that easily, you know. He's not going out that easy. Let's see. I got another script here. Let's see. Got another script here. Let's see. This is Ecclesiastes, Book of Sirach. And it's just bagging it up, and it says, this is Sirach chapter 1 and verse 3, and it reads, who can find out the height of heaven and the breadth of the earth and the deep and wisdom? Verse 4, it says, wisdom had been created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from everlasting. Verse 5, the word of power the most high is the fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments. And we know that the so-called white man, the Edomite, he doesn't deal with commandments. How can he do that when he allowed gay marriage? You understand? When he allowed LGBT rights, you understand? When he profaned the Sabbath with his sun worship. When he defaces the Lord and the angels by putting up pictures of himself. You understand? So it's vain. What he's doing is in vain. That's basically what's being said. What he's doing is in vain, you know. And thus gives some explanation of why he just can't get enough of trying to get rid of the children of Israel. You understand? It's because he wants that birthright back. You know, I ain't want to make this long, but, you know, that was basically the point. He can't never get enough. He's not going to get enough. He's going to do this until the Lord come back and set everything right. You know? And, you know, with that, let's see. And with that, I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.